Ready to cast off, Captain?
Well, we're on Tyrannus. What will you do now?
The mage Erasmus sent me to Tacarigua to get the monolith stone for him. He needs it for his experiment. He calls it his reactor. If I turn up at Erasmus's, I will have to justify myself again for all sorts of crap.
Come on, give me the stone. I'll do it for you.
Really? I owe you one. Here's the stone. Take it to Erasmus. He will be pleased.
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad that I'm part of your crew. But to be honest, I should go and speak to Faruko. He told me that I should come and see him when I'm back from Tacarigua.
What's the problem? Just go and speak to Faruko.
Yeah, sure. Which means I'll get yet another lecture from him. Responsibility and the consequences of not following the Major's orders, blah, blah. Okay, I took a little longer than intended on Tacarigua, but it was a real tough nut to crack.
Why did you go to the Major's anyway?
The Majors are smart, no question about it. But sometimes their words of wisdom can really get on your nerves. I just think the Majors could show a little more gratitude. After all, we're risking life and limb for them.
What if I speak to Faruko?
Well, you've actually helped me enough already. I don't know if I can ask that of you as well.
I'll survive.
All right. Thanks. I will return the favor. Just don't tell him I've been on a thieving spree on Tacarigua. He's already... Well, you'll find out when you talk to him.
Where is this Faruko?
I guess he'll be in the Great Hall in the Mage Camp. He's usually there.
Come on, let's go.
Of course. This place used to be busier.
You've been here before.
Once. And then I was banned from the island for a year.
That's correct.
I'm going to make you...
No cargo, then?
What?
Didn't you arrive in that boat over there? What cargo are you carrying?
Just us.
Oh, so you're not here to deliver goods to the mage camp?
No. You mages set up a camp.
Yes. It's in the heart of this island. If you want to visit, go and see Baker. You can find him to the right of the warehouse up the hill. Ask him to take you there. It can be pretty dangerous without a guide. Stay away from both the forest and the big lake, if you don't want to end up as a water lizard's dinner.
All right.
Rum?
What's the matter?
Safi wants rum. You have?
Of course. Here you are.
Tantan, homie. Safi, like drink, make you gaga.
Fucking hell, now even the gnomes are knocking them back.
When time comes, Safi make strongest drink of all.
A gnome who drinks rum.
Whatever you don't have in your head, you haven't drunken yet.
What are you on about? Perhaps I should give up drinking.
Homie prefer water?
No, rum is all right. What do you think about the mages?
Mage funny. No interest in doolally drink. Only want shiny stones from mountain. Pirates better.
And more drunk. Don't you want any gold and gems?
Course I do. But liquid gold brings even greater joy.
You mean rum?
Yip has magic powers. Homies say that rum makes ugly people beautiful.
Well, yeah. But only until you wake up next to them.
What?
Forget it. Hello, little fella.
Little? Gaddy no little. The average gnome is 3.5 feet tall. Gaddy is 3 3/4 feet tall.
You're quite the clever one, aren't you?
Oh yes, Gaddy sometimes help Master Rummold with counting. You want to play a game?
Why not?
Vamos! Then listen to Gaddy very close. If Rummold drinks some rum, how many rums does he have left at the very least?
None?
Wrong, homie. He has one in his name. Rummold. Does homie get it?
Right. Yeah.
Always practice counting. Good for brain and purse.
Do you also trade goods?
Trado? Yip yip, homie.
Let's trade.
Be on your guard. Hey, wait.
Easy. I won't be here long.
I've been ordered to guard the Mage's galley, and I don't know your face. Although, you're the guy who arrived in the harbor just recently.
Yeah, that's me.
You're from far away, aren't you? What's the situation like out there?
The sea is not safe due to a fleet of ghost ships.
Oh yes, I heard. That's bad news. Well, luckily they haven't turned up yet.
It's only a matter of time.
You could be right. Then we'll have to fight them.
Nice ship you have there.
No, it isn't mine. It belongs to the mages.
But are you able to sail it?
Of course, or they wouldn't have entrusted me with such an honorable task.
Right. What does one have to do to get you to leave aboard the galley?
To do what?
To attack the fleet of ghost ships.
You must be kidding. I have my orders. Unless anyone tells me otherwise, the galley is staying where she is.
And who gives the orders?
Usually the most powerful person. And right now, that's without doubt the mages.
How about you make an exception? Just this once.
No way.
Done. That's lucky. That's lucky.
"25 packs of sausages, 35 wheels of cheese, 200 bottles of spirits, 8 salted warthogs." Huh? What is it?
Nice harbor. Who's all the junk for?
Junk? These are the best goods from the remotest parts of the world. Do you have any idea how much logistic effort goes into acquiring all that stuff? A safe trading route, capable and seaworthy crew, reliable suppliers.
I wanted to know who it was for.
Oh, I see. For the mages, of course.
Right. Do you also sell it?
Only if you can pay. And if your pockets are empty, don't even think about nicking anything.
I wasn't planning to.
Good, because there are 2 things I can't stand. Rats in my goods and louse-ridden thieves.
Have you got a problem with thieves?
Yes, damn it. I'm not happy about it.
Do you know who robbed you?
It must have been the gnomes.
Very likely. But the gnomes here don't appear to want to antagonize you.
Well, that's for sure. But sometimes the little buggers just can't control themselves. And sometimes they accidentally borrow things. Someone will have to lie in wait at night among the chests. Then we'll get wise to these filthy thieves.
Which crates are you talking about?
There's a stack of crates and barrels near the quayside. Just head down the stairs near the warehouse and keep to your right. You can't miss it.
What do I get if I help you?
If you're serious about it, then I'm sure we could find something.
Could you be a little more precise? I'm really not interested in rusty soup ladles.
Oh, it'll be a nice surprise. I promise I'll fork out for it.
I'll find out who's stealing from you.
Great. And in the meantime, I'll get a few nooses ready for some gnomes' necks.
Calm down and be patient.
Yeah. Just remember, if you want to keep a lookout from near those crates, you'll have to do it at night. If it helps, you could always hit the sack for a few hours beforehand.
Show me your goods.
Get out of my sight!
All right.
Look! A new arrival! Surely you want to visit the mage camp?
Right. I want to go to the mage camp.
I can take you there. I have some things to do there anyway. You can of course make your own way.
What brought you to Tyrannus?
I'm a guardian looking after new recruits. Each one of them needs some guidance during these times, and I point them in the right direction.
So, you're recruiting?
Other communities are also welcome here, provided they respect the mages and aren't members of the Inquisition. But if you're interested in becoming a cadet, we could always use a strong hand.
How do I become a guardian?
Best would be for you to speak to General Magnus. You'll have to make yourself useful before he considers admitting you, so try asking him for work.
Why do you oppose the Inquisition?
They've chosen the wrong path. Don't get me wrong, their motives are good. I used to be one of them. But they turned their backs on the mages, and that is a grave mistake. As far as the Inquisition goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Take me to the mages.
All right, let's go. Crystals grow everywhere on Tyrannus, magic crystals. We insert them in artifacts and cast powerful spells with them. Follow me! Oh, while we're here, maybe we'll find a few crystals in the cave.
Is it safe?
I've been in there before, but you know how it is with beasts.
Sometimes they come back.
You got it! So, should we risk taking a look?
Sure. Let's search the cave.
I can already hear the monsters. Let's go. That looks like fun. Just follow me. Follow me.
Set us Christian.
All right, that's it. I'm done here. Let's move on.
All right. Intricate lock.
What a waste of prime sacrificial meat!
Stay right behind me. There are two paths to the camp. The way up through the cave above is shorter, but you don't see as much of the island. The way through the valley below is a little longer. I'll leave the decision up to you. And
Let's take the longer path through the valley.
all right.
I'm going to make a hat out of you!
Who's still standing? Follow me. Beautiful view, isn't it?
I'm not here for the view.
Well, come along. Be careful now, there might be especially nasty creatures running around here as well. Stay right behind me. Follow me. The beasts don't learn. Follow me. Ouch! That hurt.
We used to drown our sacrificial offerings in lakes like this.
Right.
Oh, thank heavens. Another soul at last. I thought I was going to die here.
Nice hiding spot.
Take me with you. Please.
Calm down. What happened?
Was robbed. Shadow creatures. It was horrible. I need to get out of here.
I'll lead you to safety.
Thanks. Please take me straight back to the Major's camp. And no shortcuts, okay? The rest of this island just isn't safe.
Just follow me. Follow me.
Hey, leave some for me! Well, that's that.
Just follow me. It's just up this path.
Good. Let's keep moving.
And I almost forgot. When you're with the mages, make sure you have a look at the reactor. It's really a sight to behold.
Bump him! Back for more, eh?
Wait, you coward! Its size didn't matter.
What are you waiting for?
Respect. Stay right behind me.
Hit the bastard! What are you waiting for? Fuck him!
Sounds familiar.
Back for more, eh?
Bloody spiders!
I'll hold the fort. You lead the way.
Here we are. Welcome to the camp. Have a look around. I just have to check something. I'll see you later.
All right.
Pah! Let's get out of here as soon as possible.
The Major's camp. I'm safe at last.
I told you, you don't need to worry.
Thanks. I'll never forget this.
Yeah, don't worry. Tell me more about the attack.
It all happened so fast. I can't remember all the details. All I remember is the beast's eyes. I'm sorry that I can't tell you more.
It's all right.
So, did you bring fresh meat? How's it going at the harbor?
I've got everything under control down there, but I heard it's total chaos up here.
Did you just come up here to get on my tits?
That depends. Have you got my rum?
Of course. It's all there.
Lovely. Then I'll be on my way.
Men. Always the same problem. You call them to dinner and they don't come.
What is it? I'm working.
What brings you here?
I make sure everyone is where they should be.
So you're the boss here, are you?
Not exactly. The bosses are the mages in the big house. But I'm responsible for everything else. I'm the one who keeps things ticking over here.
All right, and now tell me, who is really in charge here?
You mean General Magnus, I suppose. Most of the time he's over in the square outside the Great Hall of the Mages.
Good. Carry on.
Yes, I still have lots to do.
Is there...
You'll mess up the whole floor.
There's no shit on my shoes.
Squeaky clean my ass. You men never have clean shoes. I've already told Talbot 1,000,000 times. I don't care how the other houses here look. When someone comes into my house, their shoes stay outside.
What's Talbot up to?
He's a waster, that's all. He just hangs around outside all day, instead of helping me in the house.
Why do you have such a problem with dirt?
Why? Because of the vermin, of course. Well, we already have rats in our house. There's a constant scratching and rasping sound behind the house. The noise is driving me crazy. And Talbot, that damn slacker, said it was normal.
I could take a look if you like.
I'd be extremely grateful if you could find out what it is. I'll see if I can find a little reward for you.
I found what was causing the noise.
Really? Yes. It's all quiet now. What was it?
An armadillo living behind the house.
I knew it was a vermin problem. I'm going to give Talbot a piece of my mind. Take this as a reward.
Poor creatures. Working as slaves to the mages.
They look happy to me.
Just because they're too stupid to notice doesn't make it all right.
Ah, a new face in the camp. Are you the replacement for Geralt?
Not that I know of.
Damn. I'd hoped that somebody would finally take over his post. Does that mean I have to continue dealing with this waster?
What kind of a problem have you got with Geralt?
Where do I start? He can't even do the simplest tasks. We've got rules here, and if they aren't observed, we'll have big problems.
There were times when people tried to live without rules. Those were happy times.
What rules are you talking about?
Well, prick up your ears, okay? 1. The word of the mages is law. 2. Crystal mining is top priority. And 3. One must not flake out at one's post.
All right. Understood.
Ah, really? What's the first rule?
The word of the mages is law.
Correct. Nothing gets done without a strong chain of command. Only those who obey the rules of the camp will achieve something.
Do you need help?
Yes. I've been waiting too long for a bag of crystals to be delivered from the camp's mine. I'm not counting on Geralt bringing them anymore, which is why you are going to get them. I'll make it worth your while.
I'll bring you your pouch of crystals.
Excellent. 4 filled pouches should suffice. Never forget, mining crystals has top priority.
Yeah.
What'd you want?
Tired?
You'd be tired too if you were permanently on guard duty.
Guard duty? It's not like anything ever happens here.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell Frink. But then he just started with all that rubbish about the rules. I tell you, he's got his head so far up Magnus's arse, he never sees the sun.
Frink asked me to collect pouches of crystals here in the mine.
Oh, are you his new errand boy?
He said that this was actually your job.
It was my job. Now it's yours. Have fun while you're at it. But look at it this way. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Such is life.
Have a rest for once.
Whoa, and get caught by Frink? Nah. I have to get Gnome Dakiel moving anyway. He's sleeping again. Hey, wait. What do you think about this idea? You make Dakiel work, and I'll have a rest.
What do I get in return if I help you?
Simple. What I don't know won't hurt me. If a few crystals make their way into your pockets from time to time, I'll turn a blind eye. But don't think you can snitch on our arrangement to Frink for a few gold.
I'll give Dakiel a proper talking to.
Good. I can have a rest at last.
Wake up.
What? Me is gaga. Dakiel tired.
You cheeky runt.
No more blah blah. Me better go.
Geralt wants you to get back to work.
Geralt, granny bumface. Dakiel sleep.
This isn't gonna work. I have never met a gnome as lazy as you.
What? Me want Basha? But the little one is no match for you. Let's knock him for 6.
Basha? Sure thing.
Attacker! Poke him in the eye! Punch him in the nose! Rip his head off! No more clobber, poor Dakiel! Do what me wants!
Show me what you've got in your pockets.
Dakiel not find much in caver. Other GNU working, Dakiel sleep.
Lazy and poor. Great. From now on, you'll work just like everyone else.
Yip yip, Dakiel will fetch many dinghy from mountain.
That's what I wanted to hear. Dakiel is working again.
And?
I thought the news would be worth a reward.
Didn't I tell you that you could pick up everything you find here?
You did, but...
But what? Here, take 5 gold and get your ears cleaned.
Here. That should be the last of the pouches of crystals.
You're really quick. Not bad. Here's your payment. That concludes the shipment. General Magnus will be happy. And now I can get a few tankards in the tavern. I mean, now I can sleep easy at night.
Get lost. Get out of here.
It's going to happen soon.
Ah, shit.
Why won't... The laundry isn't done yet. Come again later.
Laundry? What laundry?
The Guardian's laundry. Someone has to do it.
And I suppose that someone is you.
For some reason, I imagine my life as a cadet to be very different. As a Guardian, you'll be throwing fireballs all the time, they said. But the only fire I get to see is the one under the cooking pot.
So, you're the whipping boy around here.
Yes. I mean, no. Well, for now, but later...
Yeah, big plans, I get it.
If I didn't have my dreams, what would I have left?
Laundry?
Ah, thanks.
Tell me more about the Guardians.
We are the long arm of the mages, so to speak. All new recruits begin their service as a simple cadet. The boys, who have served for a while, will be appointed as Guardians. And only Magnus, our general, outranks them.
I understand. Ever considered running away?
Nope. I'd never consider it. Eventually, someone will come and take over my post. But for now, it would be helpful enough if someone could sweep the warehouse for me. Hey, you're still new. Don't you want to take on the job?
Sweep the warehouse? No thanks.
Damn. I hope someone willing to do it arrives aboard the next ship.
Yeah, but until then, you better keep swabbing.
Not like I have a choice about it.
Because the shadow creatures you're talking about can't hurt us.
They'll come. And they're going to...
Get their asses kicked, I bet. Now go annoy someone else.
Hold it. Where are you going? Civilians are not allowed here. Who let you in?
Typical Guardian. Red tape through and through, hmm? Do you even have to record who is allowed to enter your camp?
Just tell me what you're doing here.
The gate was open and I walked in.
Damn it. Are we just letting anyone in? Looks like I need to have a word with the guard at the gate.
I'm here to talk to the mages.
I really don't care. I call the shots here. So you have to talk to me first. What is someone like you really doing on Tyrannus?
We're on the same side.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't have time to mess around. I want to fight the shadows, and I need your help.
You say you want to fight against the shadows with us? All right, convince me. Why should I waste my valuable time for you, of all people?
I saved one of your cadets, Horace, from the Inquisition.
Ah, not Horace again. That boy's always getting himself into trouble. Thank you anyway, but I'm afraid I'm still not entirely convinced by you.
I offer my help to you Guardians. Take it, or leave it.
I don't need loudmouths. I need soldiers. Good, sworn-in soldiers who perform their service diligently. No. Then I'd have to supervise you as well. I can't do everything at once. I've got my hands full as it is here at the camp. And then there's the mines. Until I get a report on the condition of my mines, I don't have time for other things.
Who's the most powerful mage here?
That would be the head of this colony, the Honorable Mage Zacharias.
All right. And where can I find him?
He's busy with his research and is not to be disturbed. If you want to know more, talk to Master Erasmus. You can usually find him in the upper levels of the Great Hall.
Does that mean I can talk to the mages in the Great Hall?
If you ask me, no. I think you better stay out here. The mages in the Great Hall have had enough distractions in the last few days.
I should have known. Your ship out there, does it ever leave the harbor?
All hell's broken loose out on the open sea. It's better if it stays right where it is. And before you get any ideas, only one of us, a Guardian, can serve on board our ship.
What are you doing against the shadows here on Tyrannus?
I know that they have already begun to conquer the island, but I don't have enough men to handle the situation. One of those Shadow Lords has set up camp not far from here.
A Shadow Lord here on Tyrannus? Where is he?
He came by sea and landed on the western shore of the island. Over there, where the sun darkens and all is blighted by shadows. That's where his dominion begins. Be wary, and don't get too close to him.
I can take care of your mines.
Out of the question. I've already assigned some men to that job.
And how are they doing?
I'm still waiting for their report. I've been for days.
Sounds like you've got everything under control.
All right. You win. You've got the job. Go into the mines, see what the hell's going on down there. But don't you dare make me regret my decision.
Can I learn something from you?
You're not a Guardian. Therefore, I am not permitted to teach you any of our skills. And I certainly won't be sharing the Guardian's knowledge. But I think I could teach you a thing or two about fighting. If you'd like to know something specific, just ask me. However, I will not do this without payment.
Teach me something.
What would you like to know?
Zakia likes gold. Hummy has gold?
Yeah. Here, take 5 gold.
Zakia wants more gold. Hummy go and get more gold.
Go earn your own gold.
No! If Hummies give gold, Zakia happy. You give Zakia gold, and Zakia tell you something.
Do the Guardians even trust you gnomes?
Guardians only trust magic men. But eyes of Guardians overlook GNU, so they not see when we do business.
Right. How many gnomes live on Tyrannus?
5.
5?
Does Zakia get more gold if he says higher number?
No, Zakir gets nothing because he can't count. Give me my gold back.
Well, okay.
Psst. Hey, you! Come here.
What's going on?
Not so loud. Otherwise I'll be in trouble with the Guardians again.
You're not one of the Guardians.
I never trusted magic. I'm a fisherman. I was a fisherman before the mages began their experiments on this island.
Ah, a fisherman. And what are you fishing for up here in the camp?
Nothing. Stop making fun of me.
Why do we have to whisper anyway?
The Guardians don't want anyone to ask for help.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because my story just drives people crazy. At least, that's what Hardwick said.
What's your problem?
You want the short version or the long one?
The long version.
Alright. It was like this. Lena, Tokel, and I lived in the fisherman's hut in the valley until not long ago. Fishing wasn't just my dream, it was theirs too. And we made a comfortable living.
And then?
Well, one day, a thick fog rolled in.
and it became very cold. Then we noticed the fish had stopped biting.
You don't say. And then?
Well, then we decided to light a fire. But before we even managed to get it lit, we heard these strange noises.
Strange noises?
Yes. Coming from the fog. Something was in the fog.
Creatures came out of the fog. Go on.
Not just any creatures. You've never seen anything.
Let me guess. Shadow minions.
Yes. But how did you...
Just tell me what happened to your friends.
Well, that's the problem. I don't know what happened to them. I took to my heels and ran all the way here.
You're some friend.
Come on. I was scared witless. Please, can you go and check on them?
Tokel is safe.
And I thought I'd never see him again. I take it you brought him here to the camp?
Yeah. It isn't safe out there. I'll take care of your friends.
Thank you. Finally. Someone's doing something for me. I think you should start your search at the fisherman's hut. But make no mistake, those beasts are nothing to be trifled with.
Another amateur in the camp. Or the ugliest dock whore I've ever seen.
Is this how you welcome every newcomer?
No, just the wimps.
I've already got enough to deal with right now. What is your problem with me?
That's enough. I can stop this little game now.
Game? What game?
Information. That's what I was after. I provoked you. And you revealed something about yourself, my naive friend.
All right, I got it.
So it seems. You didn't allow yourself to be misled a second time. I think you've learned enough for today.
Why have you sided with the Guardians?
Well, for one thing, you can convince yourself that it's safe here. But the real reason is that you get a roof over your head and a meal on the table.
You don't sound very convinced.
I don't care how important extracting the crystals may be. I'm not going to work in some bloody mine. So my motto is, keep your head down, and you'll have a good life here.
Why does someone like you need that information?
Isn't that obvious? Information is valuable. It can sometimes determine the course of entire wars. Keep your ears open, and you can pocket a lot of gold.
So, you're rich?
I wouldn't be for long if I told you that. Never peddle the fruits of your labors. Old street wisdom.
All right. You are rich. What sort of information do you have to offer?
Since you don't perform guard duty, and you don't manage our stock lists, I don't have much for you. Of course, those robe-wearing bureaucrats have something to offer, but I'm sure you would have figured that out yourself. No. I've got another offer for you. Fork out some gold, and I'll teach you a few tricks.
What do I need to know about the camp?
You don't expect a lecture from me, do you?
No.
Good. Because you'll figure most of it out for yourself, anyway. What I can recommend is that you take a look in the back room of the tavern now and then. Occasionally, you'll meet someone there you can challenge to a drinking contest.
Who takes part in the drinking games here?
Oh, there are a couple of real pissheads running around here. Keep an eye out. If you really want to prove that you can hold your liquor, there's only one way. As soon as you find someone standing in the back room of the tavern with a bottle in his hand, challenge him to a drinking contest. And may the stronger liver win.
What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
What is it? Is there a problem?
No. Why should there be a problem?
Because everyone who talks to me comes with a sack full of problems, and I solve problems. Those who control magic have nothing to fear.
You seem confident.
You bet. Just look what the mages have done here on Tyrannus. We don't care if the gods have abandoned the world. We don't need them anymore. The more crystals our minds produce, the greater our power.
Tell me something about the crystals and the mines.
I have no idea why the crystals are so powerful, but I do know they burn a nice hole in our enemies. And that's precisely why it's so important to mine them.
Right. How many crystals have you got with you?
Me? Oh, it's not worth mentioning. A handful, and that's it. This stuff is needed elsewhere more urgently.
Then you certainly won't mind handing over a few.
But not all of them. Here.
What else do you do, apart from making speeches?
Ha! Impressed, aren't you? Well, I'm waiting for the next order from Magnus. As long as he issues them, I'll be ready in advance. He who is well prepared will succeed in this camp, and that will be me.
Oh, who's there?
Stop! Not another step. You're not going to just saunter in here, are you?
And what if I am?
No way. General Magnus doesn't want anyone to disturb the mages. So without the General's permission, I'm not letting anyone in. Are we clear?
I see. One more thing about the mines.
Yes?
How many mines are there on Tyrannus?
The crystal deposits are pretty far apart on this island. There could be 4 that may be of use to us. You'll find the entrance to one of the mines here, right behind our settlement's warehouse. One mine is in the north of the island, not far from here. Another is also in the north, but closer to the heart of Tyrannus. And another should be somewhere near the port in the south. But I can't say for sure. So far, we've only found 3 of them.
What do you need from the mines?
I need a report from each foreman. The mages have been pestering me about it for days. They want their crystals. So, do me a favor and don't screw up, all right?
The delivery has arrived from the mine.
Oh, which of the lads here got it?
I did.
Right. Oh well, good work, I suppose. Take this as a reward for your service. I'll have to think very carefully about putting Frink in charge of the mine.
Come on. Let me into the Great Hall of the Mages. I'll try not to get into any trouble.
Very well. After all, you've done much for us. Go to them. But don't distract them too much from their work.
Great.
Stop! Not another step.
General Magnus asked me to speak to the mages.
Oh, yeah? And I'm supposed to believe that?
Do I have to get the General down here?
Nah. Forget it, I believe you. For all I care, just go in if you want.
The Mage's house. I hate so-called clean magic. Where's the fun in that?
Well, well. A new face here on Tyrannus. Reason for your stay on Tyrannus?
I want to become a mage.
How noble, yet simple-minded. Only a few are capable of working intuitively with magic, but our guardians use an alternative method. If you want to be able to command magic, fulfill the tasks assigned to you by General Magnus. But let's get on with the procedure. I will document and archive your arrival. Every bit of information could be important.
Well, if you say so. Can you teach me things?
If you give me the necessary small contribution, that should be no problem. I can't teach you any spells, of course, unless you're one of us.
Why do you need all this information?
There has to be an institution of some sort in this time and age that consolidates the knowledge of all mankind. If we lose that knowledge, we lose all chance of a future. Just thinking of how much knowledge was lost during the conflict with the Inquisition makes me shudder.
Can you tell me something about the shadows?
Let me think. It's not the first time that their kind walks this earth. Something is driving them on, but I can't say what it is. All I know for sure is that if they're not stopped, the existence of mankind hangs in the balance. But thanks to our reactor, we're equipped for the challenge.
Horace, the Guardian, was supposed to contact you.
Right, I see. Go on.
He's been held up.
Is that so? Well, let's waste no more time on Horace's silly tricks and get down to action.
What's your problem with Horace?
He's unreliable, cocky, and dawdles away his time with worldly vanities. That also applies to many other Guardians and Cadets. They prefer going on adventures rather than serving the community.
Whatever you say.
Master Erasmus's work on the reactor is exemplary. But if we had some more rock crystals, we'd vastly improve its efficiency. Some Guardians have been sent out to the other islands in the southern seas to search for them. Unfortunately, only a small amount of them have reached me so far. We definitely need the spoils of the other Guardians. Horace should look for them, and bring me their spoils. That should be all of them. Horace should know exactly what to do.
How were the shadows defeated back then?
Your perspicacity astonishes me. This question is indeed worth considering. I don't think that people back then could have created anything like our reactor. Maybe the demon hunters or the natives will be able to provide the answer. But I wouldn't expect any sensible answers from their hocus pocus.
Teach me something.
Let me see what you can already do. Behave yourself here.
Wiry physique, distinctive facial features, interesting.
Sorry, not interested.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. Allow me to introduce myself, Ilvar, paranormalist and precision engineer. It's in the nature of my profession that I always examine my surroundings very closely.
What on earth is a paranormalist?
An inquisitive student, most excellent. My area of research is other worlds that are invisible to the human eye. I combine the results of my research with my artisan skills to manufacture various oculars. When you look through one of my oculars, your vision will increase by 500%.
So what can your oculars make visible?
In layman's terms, they grant you a differentiated look into the astral sphere, depending on the prism you use. The knack here is to catch the particular wave band to give you the required result.
In layman's terms, right.
Please excuse me. The frequent disputes with my brothers here mean I sometimes find it difficult to use a more polite manner of speech.
Don't worry about it. Could you sell me an ocular?
Oculars, no. But the prisms you need for them, yes. Only if you join our covenant. Discuss it with General Magnus.
Dispute? I thought you mages stick together.
If only you knew. For instance, take this old codger Nurgle. He sits in his cellar all day looking after his plants. But the crystals are the reason we are here on Tyrannus at all.
Can you teach me something?
We'll see.
Teach me how to improve my focus of astral vision.
Alrighty then.
A trivial story. Nobody would give a shit about it now.
Yes, I know. You're new here, and you want a quick way to learn magic. Forget it. Magic requires practice and concentration. If you expect quick success, you'll be quick to fail.
How do you know that I'll fail?
Because anyone who goes into battle unprepared is doomed to fail. Being prepared doesn't mean having proved your skills in every tavern on the continent. No. Only discipline, training, and self-sacrifice can lead to success. And now, I have other matters to attend to.
I want to learn more about crystal magic.
I don't have much time, so you'll have to make do with the short version. Crystal magic may appear to be another, random form of magic to the uninitiated. Yet it is capable of so much more. It contains a power to rival even that of the Titans.
How can a few crystals stop Titans?
Have you never heard that faith can move mountains? It's similar with crystals, but more practical. It's possible to channel their magic. The sooner we understand their complex structures, the stronger the magical power we can extract from them.
Where do these crystals originate?
An interesting, albeit irrelevant question. Perhaps they were a final gift from the gods, given to protect mankind from their doom. Perhaps they simply lay concealed beneath the rock for eons. In the end, all that matters is we've got them.
Thanks. I think I've heard enough for now.
Good. I think this little chit-chat added to your knowledge. Now go back to your chores.
What can you teach me?
Just ask me.
Where's?
It belonged to the leader of the expedition that discovered the Fountain of Youth. But he died before he could imbibe the deadly water himself. The vial is said to be buried on Takarikua. I see.
Oh, there was something there.
What? Oh, Are you new here?
Well spotted, old man.
Don't give me any cheek. Could you assist me, soldier? Or, wait a moment, what was I saying?
I'm happy to help.
Help? Yes, precisely, that was it. How can I help you, young man?
I've heard coconut oil is good for your brain. Maybe you should try it before something else goes wrong.
Coconut oil? Why don't you put some proper clothes on before you talk to me like that?
You seem a little confused.
Yes, that's true. I'm about to make a breakthrough in my small experiment, but I'm still missing something important. I just keep getting carried away there. What did you say you want?
Who is the most powerful mage among you?
The Honorable Mage, Zacharias.
Right. And where is he?
He is with his research subject behind the reactor, on the other side of the Great Canyon in the northeast.
How do I get to meet Zacharias?
He's deeply engrossed in his research. He's most interested in the reactor. He needs its magical energy for his research project. As long as the reactor isn't working again, I fear that he's not going to see anyone.
I see. Where is your experiment?
The experiment is nowhere, just in my head. It's well, what?
No idea.
A thought experiment.
Right.
Yes, you see, I'm trying to determine the amount of energy that our monolith network needs for the reactor.
Reactor? What's that?
Oh, do you want to see the reactor? It's my greatest creation to date.
Really?
Follow me. I'll show you what we have achieved. This building and the one on the far side of the canyon form a circular focal point. We call it a reactor, or a magical ring. The flows of magical energy converge beneath the bridge between the two buildings. Once the reactor starts running, it disrupts the equilibrium of the elements. The Titans don't like that at all, and they will give Tyrannus a wide berth in order to avoid the flow of energy. Fascinating, isn't it?
Impressive construction.
Indeed. However, we only managed to start up the reactor once, and that was only briefly. We quickly realized that we couldn't keep up the flow of energy for long. We simply need more magical power in order to keep the reactor operational. We need to reinforce the network with suitably large monolith stones.
Right. Sounds complicated.
The lightning monoliths erected on Tyrannus accumulate the island's magical energy. They stand in a most favorable constellation for the energy flux. All we have to do is divert it to the crystals in our reactor. Easy.
I see. What are you waiting for?
The monolith stones haven't reached their destination yet. I've been waiting for days to hear news that the stones have been installed.
You mean the stones need to be inserted into the lightning monoliths?
Oh, you have been paying attention. Yes, exactly.
About the monoliths. How many monolith stones do we need?
3 stones for 3 lightning monoliths. We've got 2 of them here on the island. Our old friend Difuego got one of them from us. A gnome named Kasim. But the little chap should have been back ages ago.
I think I can help you with the lightning monoliths.
Really? How?
Let me take care of it.
That's true in theory, but the problem is, even if we have all the stones...
What then?
The monoliths are very far away, and they're surrounded by wild animals. Make sure you're well equipped if you head out there.
Thanks for the advice. You trusted a gnome with something as important as that?
Why not? They work alongside with us.
All right. Once again, for the deaf. Have you placed several shiny stones into the hands of a gnome?
Yes?
And now you expect him to willingly deliver them?
Yes.
I think you should leave matters to someone else.
But how? How are we supposed to find Kasim again?
What was a mage doing with someone like Governor Di Fuego?
We were once... how should I put it? Let's just say we were business partners. It was a long time ago, you must understand.
What happened?
Well, he supported our research, and in return, we supplied him all the crystals and minerals that we couldn't use from the mines around Caldera. It went well for quite some time, until the day that all the mages were banned from Caldera. We had just enough time to save our skins. In the end, we were able to save 2 monolith stones from the chaos. The third one remained on Caldera. I think the Inquisition soldiers gave it to Di Fuego.
About the monolith. I brought Horus from Tacarigua along with me.
I was worried that he might never return. And the stone?
We have the monolith stone.
Wonderful. The stone will do its job as soon as it's inserted correctly into a monolith. That's wonderful news. I knew Di Fuego still had the stone. How is old Governor Di Fuego anyway?
He's dead.
Oh. That's... where were we?
About the monolith. I found Kasim's monolith stones.
Ha! That means he really did hide them somewhere. Well, good that they're back now. They just have to be placed in the lightning monoliths. We must hurry, young man.
What a wonderful spot for a mass sacrifice.
Don't think about it. I know nothing about crystal magic. Huh?
Oh, you not magic man. Busy see right away.
Impressive. You're clever.
Yep, busy bring delivery dingy. Not always right sorted, but with time I get better. Without help of Gnu, big chaos.
Do the mages treat you well?
If Busy better at help magic man smiler.
I understand. The mages are happy with you if you work hard.
Yep, that's why work lots, no blah blah. Master Lumbrock always say, speech is silver, violence is gold.
Its speech is silver, silence is gold.
Homie, sure?
Very sure.
He atto.
Stop! Master Lumbrock's private quarters are not the place for you.
Is that so?
Yes, and my orders were extremely clear. Nobody is allowed to enter, and I'm sticking to that.
Let me through.
Without good reason, no.
I'll be back.
That's what they all say, but there's no barging in here.
I'm not a goldsmith. I'm not an alchemist. What do you want with the mages?
I take care of many things that the average soul could never comprehend. It is down to me, and me alone, to make sure our crystal gloves exceed all expectations. Thanks to the gloves, each Guardian is able to focus the magic that we mages wield intuitively.
I want to learn how to use the crystal glove.
You? No. Only someone who serves the Guardians may receive this honor. Until you've been sworn in, you will be forbidden to use the crystal gloves.
Have you got any work for me?
I assume you're not offering to restructure our filing system, are you?
No.
Good. Gnomes could do it better than you anyway. But there's one thing you could do for me. The intensive study of magic often makes me hungry, and my palate demands delicacies from across the southern seas. If you find any specialities on your journeys, I'd be prepared to buy them from you.
And as for your delicacies, would you like something special on your plate?
What kind of question is that? A gourmet like me always eats the most exquisite food. An exquisite cheese, a delicious ham, or some dainty mussels. That is how I prefer to dine. Top it off with an aromatic wine.
Any idea where I might find your specialities?
I heard that the demon hunters on Calidor serve a delicious ham. I also know of a pirate who's a master of brewing. I believe his name is Bruce. As for the mussels, you'd best look on Antigua. And the cheese. Well, Zacharias, head of our order, had a unique one delivered recently.
I'll see what I can find.
Excellent. But don't even think of serving me something common. I don't want to be sick.
Let's see what I've got. I think something's still missing.
Come back as soon as you've got everything. I don't want to be kept waiting.
What do you have to offer?
Have a look around.
I still have to make some calculations. Starting the reactor has top priority.
Oh, homie, you lucky here.
Who are you?
I am Jafar, a big fucking hero and friend to homies. Well, I was once. Me Sada.
What do you mean, you were a hero?
Look at me now. Jafar become Matar. Matar of Gnu. He must train young Gnu.
Is that bad?
No, but it means Jafar must watch over protege. Cannot sail sea anymore. Jafar stuck here on stinking Tyrannus. Me Sada.
How's your protege getting along?
Jafar failed. My Pivy has been among humans too long. He never really learned from Matar what it means to be good GNU.
Who is your Pivy?
My protege, he called Ali. He running through camp telling everyone he wants to be fucking Guardian.
Why don't you both just sail somewhere else?
We come because GNU needed here. Jafar feel responsibility for homies, and good for protege. Jafar still only here because protege no want to leave.
If you like sailing, I could use your help. I need a skilled thief like you on my crew.
Yep. Jafar happy at idea. Generous offer. But Jafar is Matar and cannot just leave protege.
Then let Ali become a Guardian. After that, you'll be rid of him.
What? But Ali is GNU. General Magnus has never accepted GNU before.
There's always a first time.
You taking my piss?
I'll take care of Ali.
What? You talk to Magnus so he will make Ali a Guardian?
I think I'll take a closer look at your protege first. Does Ali have any special skills that might impress the General?
Well... He's a GNU.
This isn't going to be easy.
Okie dokie. I wait here till you done.
Oiled crankshafts were rarely used in crossbows, despite their obvious efficiency. Since most shooters have started using firearms, likely no one there is interested any longer. A final specimen is said to have been owned by a lighthouse keeper on Calador.
Just dropped in, did ya?
My word. Am I happy to see you.
I had almost given up.
Did those beasts ravage you as well?
I moved to the hill before it got serious. You remember the one? Where we used to hit the bottle?
Those were the days. Well, we're safe here for now.
You got that right. I'm staying here.
You do that. I've got something else to do. See you later.
Hey, wait. Aren't you? Forget it.
Out with it.
You're the guy they are all talking about around here, aren't you?
Are they?
Yes. They say you have what it takes. So you know all about the gnomes, don't you?
You're in charge of the gnomes.
If only it was just the gnomes. There's also my wife, Paula. She keeps annoying me with unimportant things. Clean the house. Do something about the vermin. There are rats everywhere. Don't dirty the floor. Take off your shoes.
I understand.
As if I didn't have enough problems of my own.
Women.
Precisely.
Gnomes sure do keep you on your toes.
Yeah, they all look the same. I still have to find 3 of them. I got a list from Magnus. I don't have time for those little shits.
What's it like working for the mages?
They really know how to get things done. My wife and I made a point of moving to Tyrannus. We're doing well here. At least, we've got our own peace and quiet. But if the mages turn that reactor on, we'll be scared stiff.
Tell me more about the reactor.
I think it's worrying. Sure, the mages know what they're doing, but between you and me, if that thing blows up, we've had it.
Do you have a reason for your concern?
Well, even mages are human, and humans make mistakes. One mistake in their calculations and boom!
I'll take care of the gnomes.
You would try to find it for me?
Yeah.
Good. Here's Magnus's list. It's about the gnomes Dakil, Faris, and Gadi. I've scribbled a few notes on it.
About the gnomes. I found Dakil. He's here, in the mine.
Good to know. Here's your reward.
I found Gadi. He's working for the warehouse master, Rummel, down at the harbor.
I'm glad to hear that.
Where should I look for the gnomes?
According to my information, they should be here in the camp somewhere. One should be at the harbor, and another is working out in the mines.
Got it. All right. Hey there, short ass.
A lupo di paga nupsi.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No? You don't understand nothing? Good. That's because me no monolith stone. All gone. Cassim no longer have stone. You don't be bashing Kumpo Gunu.
It's all right, I understand. You no longer have the stones, I get it.
Yip yip.
Monolith stones. I should tell the mage responsible about this little chap here.
Ah, new homie in the camp. Abbas knows them all. Abbas remembers when only fields and trees were here.
Typical mages. Cut everything down to build their damned outlandishments.
Do you know any stories about Tyrannus?
Yep, homie. We gnomes here before mages. When mages arrived, they offered deal. They give us gold, and we work for them. If homie has gold, Abbas can sell dinghy, or tell stories.
What do you actually do here?
Abbas is elder of the gnomes, watches over them, and gathers shiny stones for mages. Sadly, Abbas lost Lami. He was hardest working gnome of all.
Then I'll keep an eye out for Lami.
Famo, homie. Looky, looky.
You're not a guardian, are you?
No, the mages saved me, so I'm doing my share here in the camp.
I don't know the last thing about magic, but I can forge a good sword, and a solid blade is a loyal companion in these times.
You've got to hand it to him. He's right. Without good blades, we're doomed.
What do you do when you're not at the forge?
I sleep.
Right.
Well, sometimes I have a little drink in the tavern after midnight. When you bang on the anvil as much as I do, sometimes your hand starts to get a little shaky. A strong drink helps to steady the bones, you know. And if you can have a drinking contest with someone on the same night, all the better.
What did the mages save you from?
It all happened too long ago for you to be remotely interested.
You're wrong. Tell me the story.
It all started back in the time when the Inquisition and the mages were still making common cores. I was already a smith then, and I was doing loads of overtime. I was so overworked that I forgot to fold one particular blade properly.
Okay, so you forged a bad blade, so?
But that's just it. That sodding blade ended up going to the Commandant. And of course, it snapped. He wanted to have my guts for garters. So I packed my things and went over to the mages. I never have made it without them.
So, returning to the Inquisition is not an option?
Definitely not. I hardly think they would welcome a deserter back with open arms. No, my place is here. The mages will accomplish what the Inquisition failed to do.
And that is?
Defeat the Titans, once and for all.
I think I've heard enough.
All right. I have another iron in the fire anyway.
One day, Ali will...
Be a big guardian?
Yes, exactly. How you know?
Your master told me.
Mata Jafar, clever Gnu.
You are a pain in the ass for your master, Titch.
No. Jafar not cause concerns. I will be fighter and use magic. Ali will be strong and no longer need Jafar.
I promised your master I'd help you.
Homie helper. Good thing that. Ali needs homie friends for General Magnus. He will never let Ali be guardian. You go to General. Talk to him. Ali will come with you.
Do you take gnomes on as cadets too?
As cadets? You must be kidding. Gnomes aren't exactly what we need here.
But you can easily allow them to work for you.
Are you talking about Ali? He's wanted to become a guardian since the moment he arrived here. I must admit, the little one has already done a great deal here in the camp.
Then train him.
Well, convince me. I don't have time to teach him all the basics. Show me that the little one can at least fight, and I may consider training him.
General Magnus might be willing to train you. You wouldn't be a cadet, but you'd get a foot in the door.
Yippee!
Slow down. First, he'll need to see if you've grasped the basics of fighting.
Ali can fight like Panther. I'll show it to General. But how?
We'll just put on a little staged combat.
Yes, but you're much bigger than Ali.
Didn't you say you're as strong as a panther?
Yes, but you mustn't defend yourself, or Ali not fight.
Fine. I'll let you hit me until I faint. That should convince the general.
Yippee! Good idea. You start, yes?
All right, now, attack me, Titch.
Attacker!
You show that bastard!
Go on!
You're stronger!
Go on! Nice one!
Ali is the greatest. Homie is afraid of Ali now, yes?
Don't forget we're just playing around, so don't get cocky. If things get serious, I'll flatten you.
Okay, homie. What about training with General?
I'll talk to him shortly.
Homie better hurry.
Oh, cut the act. I'll teach little Ali.
That is a good decision.
Keep your comments to yourself, or I might change my mind.
From now on, General Magnus is your master.
Yippee! My dream come true! I go to other GNU and tell all about it. One day, Crystal Glove of Guardian my Ori Kulki will be. Thank homie for big help. Yip yip!
That's how you do it. Aim higher, right at it. Keep your eyes open when casting. That's what I want to see.
Your protege Ali is well taken care of. Magnus is going to train him as a guardian.
Yep, yep. Good fucking news. Ali now Pivy of Magnus. Jaffa now free.
How about it? Will you join my crew?
Jaffa go on big fucking journey again. Where is your ship, Captain?
I don't have a big ship. Only a small sloop.
Fuck. You no room for Jaffa. Stupid, homie. I'll wait till you have big ship. Then just come back and I sail.
Typical. The noble mages conceal their only tavern in the cellar. Fun is probably a swear word for the people here.
Hey, I'm Aguila. If you need something special or want to get rid of a few crystals, I'm your man.
Got any good tips?
Sure, if you're looking for weapons, talk to Gordon and Stanley. You can earn gold in arm wrestling matches or by throwing knives. Oh, and if you get the opportunity, run an errand for the mages. The rewards are worth it. You can also earn the odd coin drinking. I usually drink from late at night until dawn.
Do you trade information as well?
Our little bird twittered an interesting tidbit to me recently.
I don't suppose the bird was called Wells.
Jam! How did you know?
It's all over town.
So you know Wells. Yes, I got the information from him. Apparently, the mages have got themselves a nice pile of crystals. I bet a smart guy like you would have use for some of them.
As for the mage's crystals...
Not so fast, my friend. Information has a price, and I want gold.
I'll look into the matter with the crystals.
Good idea. It's time someone took stock there. And I think their records will soon show stocks are low, eh?
What can you offer?
Everything you need.
Here, lad, fry yourself a piece of meat. You look famished.
Thanks.
So, what can I do for you? Would you like to replenish your supplies? Or maybe test your strength?
So, you provide supplies to the people here?
That's right. But it isn't always easy to fill all the hungry mouths. The work in the mines means the men are constantly hungry. Luckily, the gnomes don't eat very much. And when they're hungry, the garbage is also fine for them.
You give the gnomes rubbish to eat?
Of course. And I don't feel guilty about it either. They're not like those fancy mages. They don't give a toss if their sausage was lying in the dirt for a bit. The important thing is, it's nice and greasy and puts meat on their bones. Besides, I have to make do with what Rummold gives us.
Can you teach me anything?
If you have some ready cash.
Tyrannus isn't what it used to be.
I'm gonna keep...
No more. One day, Ali will be...
Finally, I get to use my weapon! Get over here, you creepy crawly! Yeah. I hate insects. Finally, I get to use my As they say, that is Christian.
What are you doing around here? Get to work.
Don't tell me what to do.
Everyone here has a job to do, including you. Just make yourself useful.
That could have been friendlier.
You don't get anywhere in the mining business by being friendly. Nobody really wants to work here.
There are other ways of motivating the workers. The occasional sacrifice, for example.
Maybe that's how they do things where you come from. But I do things my way here.
What do you actually do here?
I make pigs like you work. I'm the boss around here. Everyone thinks they can just stroll into the mine and then disappear again. No way.
Bit of a tough guy, aren't you?
Absolutely. Under my supervision, we prize piles of crystals from the mountain. You need real men for this job. And what do they give me? A few lousy gnomes. So, will you help me now? Or are you just going to keep blathering on at me? I want someone to show these gnomes who's boss.
I'll just check on the gnomes.
Good. Listen to what they have to say and deal with it. Report to me immediately when you're finished.
Yeah, leave it to me. Which gnome needs my help?
Help? They need a kick in the backside. I don't know their names. I always confuse the stinkers anyway. I only know that there were 5 of them. Ask Faris if you want to know more.
Where has Faris got to?
Go into the mine and keep to the right. You'll find him there.
Can you teach me something?
Only if you pay me. I don't do anything for free. I'd punch you for nothing, though.
Teach me something.
If you've got gold, I can teach you how to give someone a serious tongue lashing.
What you do here?
Impressive. I should take some of these crystals.
Faris is mining construction master.
The mine isn't half bad.
Yip, all Faris's workmanship. It'll never collapse, so Faris inspects support beams daily, yip.
So, you're in charge of security?
Yip, but Faris also takes care of a GNU. Evil homie would let GNU all die. Faris complain should Gippy breaks.
You must be very busy.
Many dingy that homie would not understand. Like Rami, he never understood anything. Get lost in tunnels.
Valamir wants me to help you.
I bet he told you to kick GNU butts.
Well, yeah, he did.
Valamir always in shitty mood. Mages want many shiny dingy. And if he not deliver, General of Homie angry. That is why important that GNU problems go away.
Which gnome should I help?
Nodu is good GNU. Works a lot. Ask him if he need help anyway. Keftir and Vega been fighting lots. Homie talk to them as well. Banu work with Rani down in the hill.
Can you teach me prospecting?
Yip yip, if homie has gold for this canoe.
Show me how to improve my prospecting skills.
Yip yip, homie, it's very easy. Just be a little smaller and have shorter arms. Then you automatically be more careful. Homies use raw strength. Canoe pet the stone till it breaks. To steal it then is no science. It is art. Yip yip.
Actu blesso?
No do cutting shiny dinghy.
And you enjoy that?
Yip yip.
Is there any way I can help you?
Nope. No do want to keep chopping.
Gnomes have very imaginative names.
Should I leave you alone?
Yip yip. Mountain is Granny Campo. And today we'll be serving crystals so lovely.
Kefke gathers dinghy.
What are you gathering?
All dinghy lying around. His trick. When Kefke gathers, he work less.
You won't make any friends with that attitude.
Ha! You have shiny stones. Need no friends. Clever Gnu always puts gathering aside. Only he who gathers much will get big place on the other side.
What do you mean by other side?
Place for Gnu when the Great Shadow takes them.
You mean the underworld?
Yep. No Gnu wants to be poor for eternity. Here, take gold, whom he should collect for other side too.
What have you got there, little runt?
Kefkir no more gumpo. Still shiny stones. And when Vega no deliver shiny stones, Valamir nasty.
Isn't stealing normal among you gnomes?
No. Gnu taking it from homies or cavas, not from kumpos. Without his crystal, Vega has big problem. 5 missing for next delivery.
All right. I'll get you 5 crystals.
Yip yip. Homie Gippy shiny stone famo.
Here are 5 crystals.
Tantan, homie, is Granny friend.
And what about my reward?
Yip yip. Vega had honor Gippy donor for homie.
Why don't you start mining?
What it to you? Valimir or Faris send you?
I'm my own boss.
No diffu for Banu. Homie same. Only eyes for shiny stones. Valimir and Faris never listen to Banu. when he warned of Gozo in Cava.
Are you talking about monsters in the mine?
Yep. Gozo murksa all gnu when not ato.
Why doesn't your leader listen to you?
Faris only ever think about wooden blocks. Banu think that Faris is blockhead.
Knocking some sense into him might help.
No. Basha without honor.
What?
No honor when hit gnu.
Oh, right. What can I do to make you use the pickaxe?
Banu haka when noise gone.
I don't see any monsters here.
Banu see nothing either, but hears. Scratching on rock, very close by. Homie must look around at bottom of mine.
I'm going to investigate the sounds.
Miss Smiler, homie better than Valamir.
To crush a few skulls. Bloody spiders! Did you know that spider legs are very popular ingredients for some voodoo rituals? However, they are almost... Get over here, you creepy crawly! I hate insects. I'm going to make a hat of your skin. There's a squished. Bloody spiders!
Helpo, helpo, atto.
Alright, short ass, you need help, I get it.
Humi merk sakritu?
I guess you mean the spiders.
Yip.
They've been dealt with. You look like you could use some help. Are you here to look for rocks?
No, Humi. Rami ara Ferris Cava.
Right. So you don't want to grow roots here. Where exactly is Faris's camp?
Humi trao topa cava, copy?
So, the camp is located right at the top of the mine.
Yip.
Follow me. I'll take you out of here.
Humi kumpo. Ferris Cava.
Yes, I'll take you to Faris's camp. You don't have to keep repeating it.
Famo. Rami slower. Humi nick speda.
You mean I'm supposed to run slowly?
Yip. Gemo.
What's the matter?
Rami taki gemo.
Oh, well then pick your fucking gemo up.
Miss Mila. Rami Iowa gemo.
You don't say. Let's move on.
Yip. Rami speda.
You can resume work now. The beasts have been defeated.
You mean GNU safe again?
Yeah.
Done! Here, this for you. Me?
What is it now?
Grana Traco, Odotini Traco, Akafaris? Rami wanna Granny Traco. Nix Trippy.
Any more specific?
Steps?
Alright. So you want to get to Faris via the steps?
No, not via Steppy.
Fine. We'll take the long way.
Humi famo chap.
Yes, onwards.
Oh, looky, Marvy Cliffo.
Yeah, it's a really lovely cliff. Come on, let's get going.
Tantan, Hummy. Hummy is Rami's pal.
Yeah, whatever, short ass.
Rami done a great thingy for Hummy.
Thanks. About your colleagues down here. I found Rami. He discovered a breach in the lower section of the mine. He discovered a large spider cave there.
Crapper. Hope he not get too scared.
He's doing fine.
Me smiler. Then Rami work again soon in Cava.
About your colleagues down here. Nodu requires no help.
Faris thought so. Still, good to ask.
I spoke to Vega.
Yep.
He's got no more problems.
Great, homie.
I took care of Banu's problems.
Good, homie. Banu is important worker.
Kefkir is working hard.
Good, homie. Tantan, I thank you.
I've taken care of all the gnomes in the mine.
Homie Harpo, then homie Kompo from Gnu. You are now good friend. Homie speak to Guardian Valimir?
No, not yet.
Then homie must speak to him about Harpo.
Do you have anything else for me to do?
Homie has done enough.
I've taken care of your mine.
That's just as well. Here, take this gold. Goes to show that hard work pays. And now, forward march!
This place would be so much prettier if I could turn that pool red. Run as fast as you can. Finally, I get to use my weapon. That beast is never going to get up again. you shall meet. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin.
The lock is too intricate for me.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin. This would be a lovely place for sacrifices.
It fits perfectly. Impressive building.
You can practically feel the energy pulsing through the earth. I hope we don't blow up the damn island. Let's go slit a few throats. Let me at him. make a hat out of your skin! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! That's fast.
All right.
Stupid giant creatures. Cold, dark, dangerous. These woods are exactly to my liking. I could stay here. going to make a hat out of your skin!
Look, didn't think I'd meet living human beings here. I'm Sharp. And you are?
Just a traveler.
Don't need to know more than that, huh? I like your attitude.
What are you?
Never seen a demon hunter before. Our headquarters are on Calidor. You should visit us one day. Who knows, perhaps you'll join us after all. Instead of the mages here on Tyrannus, I mean.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a mythical blade. Ever heard of the Bone Grinder? The sharpness of this blade is legendary. Well, at least it used to be. I've got no idea what state it is in now. Only, unfortunately, I can't reach it.
Do you need help?
Well, the blade I'm looking for is in a cave somewhere close by. I know it's in there. The only place I haven't explored yet lies beyond a ravine. You'd have to be able to fly to get across it. I'll reward you handsomely if you can get hold of the blade for me.
I'll get the blade for you.
If you think you can, then go ahead. When you enter the cave, stick to the right. Then you'll quickly come across the abyss I was talking about. The blade should be on the other side, but I've no idea how to get across.
I'll manage somehow. How did you get here?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Without having to wipe out half the forest first? That's the art of sneaking, my friend. If you know how to tread and what to watch out for, not even a lynx will hear you. If you'd like, I could show you a few tricks.
Get over here, you creepy crawly!
Put that thing away! Go on, beat it!
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Bloody spider! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Very well. I'll stay here.
John was the toughest guy I ever knew. He always wore this belt when he took on ogres. When the clasp broke, he was killed. We placed the belt in his grave near the ruins at the west edge of Kalador.
Finally, I get to use my weapon! I'm going to make it!
I found the blade.
You did it. Impressive. Give it to me.
Let me make you an offer.
What kind of an offer?
I'll give you 200 gold, and you forget the blade.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. All right then, keep the blade. Have fun with it.
Let's go slit a few throats! That hurt. I get to use my weapon. That beast is never going to get up again. We should go. I've got a bad feeling.
You're paranoid.
Better paranoid than headless. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin.
Another victim of the shadows.
I'm going to crush a few skulls now. That's that.
What are you doing out here? It isn't safe here.
I like being where it isn't safe.
Ha! I like your attitude. Proper relaxation only comes after a thrilling hunt. Yeah, I can see that.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a hunter. I mean, I was a hunter, as now there's no prey.
What happened?
Goblins attacked me in the night. They tried to slit my throat. But luckily I sleep with my weapon under my pillow. It saved my bacon. I go back and take them on, but I can't do it alone.
I'll help you with the goblins.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't have anything to reward you with, but I do have supplies at my camp. You can help yourself. I'd given it up as lost anyway. All right. Let me know when you're ready. I'll take you there.
Hey, leave some for me.
All right. I'm ready. Let's go hunting.
Great. Follow me. Let's move on.
I'm going to crush a few. That hurt. I'm going to make a cat out of your skin.
They sure worked for that one. Can we carry on now? Come on, let's keep going.
Leave some for me.
Ouch! That hurt. Let's move on. Damn. The goblins have done a good job here. Frigging beasts.
How can a few goblins cause such chaos?
As I said, they surprised me in my sleep.
The goblins are history.
Good. I don't believe they'll be able to open my chest. The lock was made by a true master. Here's the key. Just take what you want. Thanks again for helping me. Now, I'm gonna sit by my fire and figure out what I'm gonna do next.
Hey, leave some for me. Never stop. going to make a hat of your skin! Yeah. That hurt. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! That hurt. Let's go slit a few throats. Yeah. Giant creatures.
The thing fits perfectly.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Oh, that was fast.
Intricate lock.
That hurt. That's that.
Good. That should be it.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Hey, leave some for me! That'll be the end of that creature!
Homie want to know what Gaddy found.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Big cave with many shiny stones near. Gaddy no dare explore the cave before. Nasty monsters everywhere on island.
Rummold thinks you gnomes are stealing from him.
Rummold is pig-headed.
So you think he's wrong?
Definitely. Homies at Harbor are our compare. Our friends. Harbor thieves mess up Gaddy's plans. Gnu could not do that to Gaddy.
Where is the cave?
Easy to find. Homie, head south of here until beach. Then head westward. You will find cave there. Don't confuse with small cave on island.
Rummold says one of you gnomes is a thief.
Safi has never stolen a thing. Not one bottle. Safi honest.
What was that? Get out of my sight!
Done. Right then.
What are you? Are you here to eat my soul?
What?
Oh, so you're not? I'm not sure. Can I trust you? Maybe you're also just here to pray to the mushrooms.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Me? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're confusing me. Why are you confusing me? Your head. It's spinning. I'm scared.
What are you afraid of?
Afraid? Me? Never. Do I look like I'm afraid of anything? But you should be on your guard around that gnome, Raka. He might soften your brain.
Right.
It's true. Don't get too close to him.
What happened to you?
I know. I know. Something is wrong with me. I floated into this cave with Raka, and suddenly, bam!
I'd say the mushrooms aren't doing you any good.
Mushrooms? You're not a mushroom. Don't be silly.
Right.
In any case, I'm not setting 1 foot out of here again.
I'll make sure the gnome leaves.
It's uncouth to hit gnomes. Didn't your mother teach you anything?
Just wait here.
Kids today. Tell the monster that he should enter the camp. I can't talk to him here.
I'm going to make a hat out of you! That'll be the end of this creature!
Ha, Kritu Tantan! Oh, another homie. Raka is afraid. You homies crazy, all crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Leave me alone, homie. I want to go home to Tiefland, where only Gnu live.
Brown said you should go to the camp. I don't think he dares go past you.
What?
He inhaled too many spores here. He's scared of you.
Scared of Raka? Bullshit! If I go, Brownie becomes normal again?
Maybe.
Okay. Raka go. I wait for him at camp. Thanks, homie. Here, have Oro. Tell Brownie he come to camp. Raka will wait.
What
I came with Brownie. He scared me. Keep talking gibberish. Raka fear Brownie sniff too many mushrooms in cave. Raka want to leave, but Raka not want to leave his homie alone.
What were you doing in the cave?
Raka is Gnu of Brownie. We get dinghy from harbor. On way back from warehouse, Brownie said. Hey, let's walk through cave. Suddenly, Brownie stumble and falls face down first in mushrooms. Yip.
Keep talking.
After Brownie fell in mushrooms, Raka want to help. But Brownie yells at Raka, "Go away, horrible monster! Leave friends alone!" Raka afraid, leave cave. Raka torn, not want to leave Brownie alone, but want to get help. But then you come.
Raka said you should go into the camp. I think he's afraid of you.
That monster is afraid of me.
You should get out of this cave. The mushrooms are fucking with your mind.
But the mushrooms are my friends. Maybe you're right. I've been feeling so strange since I got here. Here, they gave me this. I won't need it when I'm gone. I'm gonna climb the cliffs to reach the camp.
You do that. About the gnomes. I found Faris. He's in the good mine.
Excellent. Here's your reward.
I've reported all gnomes to you.
Excellent. Then I can file that list. Take this. You really earned it.
Jafar is greatest seafaring canoe. Yip yip.
Lena is... well, let's just say she's seen better days.
You mean she's dead? Oh no.
The shadow creatures were thorough.
What terrible times we live in. Nonetheless, thank you for telling me about it.
I did what you asked me. Where's my reward?
You shall have it. Here. All our most recent earnings. But say, could you do me another favor?
What is your problem?
The beasts that attacked our hut came from the southwest of the island. I'm sure there's something controlling these creatures. If it doesn't go away, more and more of them will descend on the island. Can't you take care of it and slay the being?
All right. I'll take care of it.
Right. But make sure you equip yourself properly. This creature will definitely be a tough one to deal with.
That remains to be seen. Where should I look for the monster?
The smart thing would be to search in the Black Country of Tyrannus. It must have hidden somewhere around there.
One more thing about the mines.
Yes?
The northern mine will deliver as expected.
Good. I was starting to worry. I wasn't sure about trusting Valimir with such an important task.
I know exactly what you mean.
If you say it's fine, I'll believe you. Thanks for the news.
No more. One day.
Aren't you worried that someone might steal the books?
No. There aren't many among the drunkards who can read. So our parchment won't be of interest to them. Losing the crystals would be the worst thing that could happen to us mages. But we've taken precautions.
How are you going to stop thieves?
The simplest means are also the most effective. Take me, for example. My valuables are always stored in my own chest. And because every single thief will search my body for the key, I have given it to the gnome Zakia. You see, it's a system that's completely safe.
About the monoliths. I placed all the stones in the monoliths.
Thanks be to the builders. You've done good work, lad. Here, take this as a reward for your heroic deeds. I'm sure you can use it.
What'll happen now?
We'll need to check a couple of things before we can try to start the reactor. You'd best come back later if you want to be there when it happens.
What should I do in the meantime?
Master Zacharias is busy, so maybe you'll find answers elsewhere. Travel the world and broaden your horizons. Join a faction as well. General Magnus can tell you a bit about the Guardians. Right. What was I doing? Where's...
No, no. Hom is all mad.
You have Master Faruko's key.
Faru? Zakir know naught about what Homie say.
Faruko, the mage.
Oh, magic man. Yes, Zakir knows Mata Faruko, but no key. Homie, look somewhere else.
Come on, little man. Who's got the key?
Okay, Zakir thinks. Yep. Zakir remembers. Homie that does washing has key. Vetranio. That's name of Homie.
Thanks.
Hey, you. I know who you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're that person who weighed anchor here not too long ago. I also know what you want.
And what do I want?
Our crystals, of course. And if you want to learn magic, you're gonna need them. But you're gonna have to earn them.
How do I earn crystals?
Well, I'd say that you need a strong arm.
Let me guess. I need a fucking pickaxe.
Exactly. But if you're willing to take the risk, I can offer you a bet.
Go on.
How about a round of arm wrestling against me? If you win, I'll give you some crystals.